play a part in today's game.
Warner Cabanis and Tyler Horvath. It's a scrap, and it's won by the Captains. Now it's loose, and Captains retain possession. It's number 4, Campbell Posen. Takes a quick shot. Nice save by Bernstein. And it's a ground ball pickup by number 33, Matt Gibson, and that's thrown away. Captains will set up into their offense. Slow it down here now with number 22, Alex Brendez.
Things starting out pretty fast here today.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
like we expected.
Should be a high-intensity matchup. Great crowd on hand today. CNU, of course, travels well as one of those top teams in the country, and Stockton always has a nice home crowd on their side. Here's number 3. Ooh, that was Mercado. Almost had that one picked off. Now it's loose. Brendan Scanlon of the Ospreys picked this one up. It's going to be an even break, so they'll slow it down.
Everyone wants to slow things down, get good possessions to start it off early.
Here's Dante Poli, Stockton's all-time leader in assists. He'll be defended today by Ryan Young, the 6'3 defender out of Broadsland, Virginia. Now here's Sean Haddock. He'll invert his defender to X. That's number 50, Luke Nardone, midfielder out of Livingston, New Jersey. 40 seconds on the shot clock. Crossfield pass to Smallwood, down to Swedlin. Ooh, domed Hanway. Hanway with a nice save. Swedlin likes to load a high shots. Tried to get one there, but Hanway was right there for it.
Ospreys really using a lot of their shot clock here. Really wanting to come away with the points here.
Sean Haddock back at X with his defender, Nardone. Looks like he'll take another run at him. Trying to get to his right hand. That's a favorable hand for him. Finds Ryan Anderson. Second on the team in assists. He's done really well this year. Now Dante Poli, the leader in assists. A little two-man game at X. Finds Ryan Anderson trying to come upfield. Nice work by the defense. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Anderson finds a guy inside at Smallwood. Throws it up top to Haddock. Haddock ripper. Ooh. It's going to stay here with Stockton. But that had some heat on it. 10 seconds to go. Dante Poli's got to go quick. Finds a lane. Shot. Nice save by Hanway. Ground ball pickup in front. And the Captains are going to try to clear it. That was Aiden Fitzgerald who couldn't come up with that one. It's going to stay with Stockton. Fresh shot clock.
Even though it's only 3 minutes in, Stockton really coming out with that high-powered offense to start the game, showing the Captains what they're made of.
Yeah, a few good shots here early. Got to think one of them is bound to fall. There's Ryan Anderson up top. Now it looks like the Captains have, well, looked like a zone for a second, but I think they're sticking with man-to-man. There's Ryan Anderson. Finds Smallwood. It does, in fact, look like a zone here. Pass to Exford. Poli just couldn't handle it. You don't see that too often, but it's going to the Captains.
See what the Captains can do with a fresh shot clock, see if they'll go faster or not.
They're a really good clearing team, over 88% on the season. They get into Nardone, and he gets it down to his attackman. See if they try to go quick here or if they're going to settle into their offense, use that shot clock a little bit. Inside shot hit the post. That was number 28, Andrew Cook, the 6'2 senior out of Mechanicsville. And that one is going to the Ospreys. They won the race to the end line. I should say to the sideline after it hit the post. There's Noam Levy-Smith with it now for the Ospreys as he gets a successful clear. Stockton, another, just like CNU, very good clearing team. They're around 86% on the season.
Yeah. Seemed like Christopher Newport wanted to use a shot clock, but saw an opportunity they just couldn't miss.
Yeah, no, he definitely, Andrew Cook had a good look going straight away. Just hit the post. Now here's Robbie O'Brien. Sends it to X for Dante Poli. Now he might work a little two-man game. Poli, nice spin move, takes a shot. Second opportunity for Swedlin, and it goes. Luke Swedlin starts off the scoring here today, and it's 1-0 Stockton off the second chance opportunity.
That's another thing Stockton does well. We've talked about it a lot in the past. Stockton is a great second chance opportunity team, and that's where they're going to get you.
Yep. Luke Swedlin plays the crease, and he's always right around that spot just to pick up the trash. So once again, it's going to be Horvath and Cabanis. Cabanis had a tough day against Salisbury's Blake Malamphy. He wins this one, though, and he's got a lane. He'll take a shot.
Yeah.
Goes wide, but it's going to stay with the captains. There's Danny McMinn with it off the end line.
Yeah.
There's Brendez working against Brendan McSorley. Crossfield pass up top. It's Kobe Auslander.
Kevin's letting the shot clock wind down a little bit here. Get everybody set up.
There's Cook. He'll wind up again, and that one goes. Andrew Cook gets CNU on the board. It's now 1-1 with just under 10 minutes to go here in the first. Andrew Cook with such a large frame. Gonna be hard for this defense of Stockton to stop him, but showed off right there. He's got great shooting skills. Got the speed on the shot too.
Yeah. Cook's team leading 45th goal of the season.
Cabanis wins this one against Horvath. And he gets detwigged by Matt Gibson, that was. Now Dante Poli will have it, and he'll slow things down. Midfield group for Stockton right now. It's going to be Ethan Faught, Hayden Smallwood, and Sean Haddock. Here's Faught. He'll take a run from the far side alley. Here's Poli on the near side. About 50 seconds on his shot clock. Little two-man game, trying to find Faught. It was a little low. Swedlin couldn't pick it up. Neither could Faught. Now it's Nardone who comes away with it. And you can hear this CNU crowd.
Yeah.
Gives it up. This is Brett Jackson. Nardone now with it at X. Has the midfielder Sean Haddock playing some defense, not usually where he's at. Nardone gets it up to Brendez. Now here's Will Mercado. Mercado with a nice shake and bake. Ooh, trying to go low and away with that one. Just a little wide.
Both teams have been using a majority of their shot clocks, but if they see the opportunity, they go for it no matter what.
As Danny McMinn lost the handle momentarily, able to retain possession. Now it's Grant Pargas out there working against Daniel Shatton. Shatton with a nice shot, but a nicer save by Bernstein. Bernstein comes away with his second save. Matt Gibson now trying to clear it. Finds McSorley. And McSorley able to clear it. CNU's going to lock off everyone, trying to get the cause turnover for the defenseman. But nice work as now Swedlin has it in front. A few stick checks. And ooh, nice save by Henway. Colamago was there but couldn't handle it. And now it's going to be going to the other end as a flag flies. And you can see Colamago still chirping a little bit. We'll see what the penalty comes of. What comes of it, I should say.
Yeah.
Looks like Stockton's bringing out their extra man unit, so it will go against Christopher Newport, I believe. Just a matter of what they're going to call here.
Yeah.
There's a big scrap there. It's hard to see.
Yeah.
Extra man unit for Stockton is Dante Poli, Colin Hopkins, Sean Haddock, Luke Swedlin, Regan Capozzoli, and Ryan Anderson.
Stockton on the man-up opportunity, 17 for 50. Looking to make that 18-50. Get another goal and go up by 1 here.
Yep. That's 34% on the season for Stockton. That's a nice percentage that they have, but obviously going to want to add to it.
Yeah.
And here we go. It's going to be a 1-minute penalty for A.J. Rosacker. Here's Hopkins, gets it up to Capozzoli. Now Haddock's got it. Anderson, back to Haddock, down to Poli, takes a shot, that one goes wide. And the backup won by CNU. Nice hustle there from number 54, yeah. Bert Widhelm. There's about 35 seconds for CNU to kill off. Nice move there by Campbell Posen. And Posen able to find an attackman. Nice job by Noam Levy-Smith laying the body. And it's going back to Stockton, I believe.
Yeah. Looking like, seems like just under 10 minutes in this game is going to be a very physical game, as we saw right there.
That was a great job by Noam Levy-Smith. Absolutely bench press Posen.
Yeah.
And now he'll start with it in his own end. Finds Jared Long on the near side. And Haddock trotting into his offensive end. They'll set up. Still 5 seconds on the penalty. That's tipped. It's going right back to CNU. Nice work by Posen.
Seemed like McMinn was upside down for a little bit there.
Yeah. Nice work by Campbell Posen. Really great individual effort. Now McMinn's got it. He'll get it to X for Brendez. Finds Jackson.
Everybody is back to full strength. So CNU looking to set something up here, come away with something.
Here's Kobe Auslander. Has a lane, takes a shot. That one goes wide. Grant Pargas, the defender there, playing a little off him. It's backed up by CNU. Here's Cook. He had the first goal. Takes another one. Andrew Cook with 2 goals now. The midfielder out of Mechanicsville, Virginia, excuse me. Really nice job getting upfield, beating their defender, and finishing past Bernstein. As now 2-1, CNU. And once again, it'll be Cabanis and Horvath. It's a lockup at the face-off X.
No one giving an inch.
It's a nice scrap right now. And looked like Stockton was the first there, couldn't handle it. Now it's picked up by Swedlin, shot goal! Luke Swedlin picking up the ball off the ground, finishing past Hanway. Really nice job.
62 goals on the season for Swedlin now. And a great offensive possession for Stockton after that lockup on the faceoff. Able to get it back, and Swedlin able to go and make something out of it.
And we'll see both guys go at it again here. So Andrew Cook's got 2, and so does Luke Swedlin. We're locked up at 2 with a little under 5:30 to go, and that was going to be a loose ball foul on Brendan Scanlon. As him and the wing player for CNU. Getting a little pushing match. Cook on the cut. Shot. Nice save by Bernstein. Bernstein saw that one all the way through, and nice job.
Yeah.
Now they'll look to clear. Here's Matt Gibson. Finds the cutting Highland. Dan Highland, the freshman. Usually plays defense on there. Trying to start the offense. Here's O'Brien. Trying to get upfield, unable to. Trying to find Capozzoli in the middle of the field. He wasn't ready for it. And another successful clear. Here's Aiden Wheeler. And nice job right there by Matt Gibson causing that turnover. And looked like Capozzoli might take a run at his guy with some short numbers out there, but he'll slow it down. Been an action-packed first quarter, huh?
Yeah.
Each Dante Poli.
Each team doing exactly what we said they needed to do. Keep everyone in check and score at the same time.
Brendan McHale checking in for the first time. Here's Robbie O'Brien down the far alley. Finds Capozzoli. Now to X for Poli. Now here's McHale. CNU still in that zone. Capozzoli gets it down to X. 30 seconds on the shot clock. A lot of standing around out there for Stockton. You might want to see some cutters.
Yeah.
Here's Poli now with about 20 on the shot clock. O'Brien finds McHale. Now 10 seconds. Trying to thread the needle. Colamago will take a shot. That one goes wide with 4 seconds.
Stockton has been taking a while, but getting the shot clock down to 4, like you said, there was a lot of standing around out there trying to figure out something to do.
Now Poli still on the turf after a hard check by the defense. He's able to get up, but that's a shot clock violation. Quick offense here. Luke Blunden trying to get it down to his attackman. That one's going to go out of bounds.
Yeah. Seems as though Poli holding the midsection there. Not sure if he's going to come out, though.
Yeah, he's a tough kid, as we know. Here's Stephen Woolery. Jacksonville transfer. Taking a few hits here and staying on his feet. Nice work. Gets it to Robbie O'Brien. And with about 60 seconds to work with, Stockton will slow it down. It's Sean Haddock, Ryan Anderson, and Hayden Smallwood, the midfielders out there for Stockton. And once again, Haddock will invert to X. The defender, number 18, Aiden Wheeler, senior out of Glen Allen, Virginia. He'll go up the far side. Here's Capozzoli. Nothing working there for Capozzoli. He'll redodge. Takes a shot. That one goes high. And
over
backed
the
up
fence.
by Poli. Yeah.
Into the woods back there.
Here's Ryan Anderson at X. Trying to feed it inside to Swedlin. Gets through, and Capozzoli will have it. Now Haddock. Far shot. Goes wide. Yeah, this is the problem with a zone defense. If you're going up against, there's just not going to be a whole lot of room for you to operate offensively. You're not going to be able to get those dodges you like, get those feeds inside because they're packed in so tight.
Yeah. It's the other reason why Stockton probably using a lot of the time to try to figure out how to go against the zone and figure it out.
We're under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. We're all deadlocked at 2. 2 goals from Andrew Cook, 2 from Luke Swedlin. Poli from the ground trying to make something happen. Gets it checked away, and CNU on the move. Here's Luke Nardone. Almost checked that one away was Brendan Scanlon. Now here's Brett Jackson. And Jackson will slow it down. Gets it up top to Auslander. Nardone staying on. At least for the time being. It looks like they're probably going to sub him off now, and they will.
About 20 seconds separate the shot and game clock. 10 seconds, excuse me.
Drew Miller with it with about 45 seconds, as you just stated, on that shot clock. It's going to be low time for Stockton if they're able to get it back. Now here's Brendez. Going against McSorley. Gets it to Miller. Drew Miller working from X. Finds Brendez. Nice closeout there from McSorley. Now here's Auslander working against Scanlon. Scanlon trying to get the over-the-head check. Flag flies as the goal goes. Colby Auslander, the senior out of Pennington, New Jersey, gets that one past Bernstein, and it's now 3-2 with 35 seconds left here in the first quarter. Scanlon trying to get a little greedy going over the head there. Got him around the neck, and that's going to be a flag all day. So the penalty is going to be wiped out. We're going to be all even here as Cabanis and Horvath get set to duke it out.
Another highly contested face-off. Both these guys not wanting to give an inch.
Yeah, I got a feeling there's going to be a lot of that today. Those wing players are fighting for position as well. Nice work by Cabanis. And a timeout going to be called by CNU here with 12 seconds left here in the first quarter. It's been a great first quarter so far. We'll be back with the last 12 seconds after this break. Coming out of this timeout, we got 12 seconds left here in the first quarter. CNU up 3-2 with the Colby Auslander goal just moments ago. CNU will have the ball out of the break. I just wanted to give a shout out to Stockton today for hosting the Advocates for Autism fundraiser. It was a 5K walk/run here at 9 a.m. this morning. And once they were done with that, they all came over here, and that's definitely partially why this crowd is as big as it is. But like I said, CNU travels quite well. A few viewers couldn't hear them in that first quarter.
Yeah.
After almost everything that they had an opportunity to cheer for, they did, and they did it with a lot of noise.
Yeah.
Here's Brett Jackson. About 10 seconds to go now. Jackson with a long shot. That one goes wide. It's backed up by CNU with a little under 4 seconds.
See if they'll go for a quick offense here. Try to get something in 4 seconds.
It's going to be Cook trying to feed it. He's open. Shot, goal. Wow, number 13, Robbie Adams. There was only 3.8 seconds on that clock when that play started. What a job, what a cut by Robbie Adams.
Robbie Adams' 4th goal in the year with .5 left. Getting it in the upper zone right over Bernstein's stick.
Senior midfielder out of Purcellville, Virginia. Doing a nice job in getting CNU up 2 now. Largest lead for either team. And like that, first quarter comes to an end. CNU on top with 2 goals coming from Andrew Cook, 1 from Colby Auslander, and 1 right there from Robbie Adams. We'll be back just in a few moments. Please stay with us.
Too.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the second quarter of action after an action-packed first quarter. CNU up 4-2. Frank, what has CNU been doing that is getting them out to this lead?
Well, they've been playing very good zone defense, something that the Ospreys have not been able to figure out as of yet. They've been trying to, using that shot clock. Face-offs, Horvath 1 for 5. CNU being able to beat it, and also fast-paced offense, being able to get, clear, and score.
Yeah, as I stated earlier, Warner Cabanis had a tough day against Salisbury a week ago, but he's turned things around here, to say the least. He's done really well to start.
Yeah. I doubt that will change.
And, oh, just as you thought, Horvath was winning his second. Almost couldn't get the ground ball, but now they recover and he's able to grab it. And kind of a bad pass to Dante Poli on that far side. He was covered pretty well by his defender.
Yeah.
It's going to go to CNU.
You don't have to deal with as much wind. Long pass is still risky anytime you do it.
Now CNU's going to set up. Campbell Posen. Able to find Auslander. Cut again from Cook. Takes the shot low. Nice save. Oh, it looks like it hit someone in front. It's going to stay with CNU off the ground ball pickup from Brett Jackson. Jackson will take a run. Gets top side, and that hit the post. Flag's going to fly. And
multiple flags.
Matt Gibson knew it. He's already walking to the box. And that's kind of early in the season. There's been a lot of times where guys would run right inside the crease, and all Stockton had was a stick check for him. You like seeing that they're laying bodies on these guys, setting the tone early, but obviously the flag's not going to help them. So we'll see the man-up unit go to work for CNU first for the first time today. It's going to be Robbie Adams out there with Colby Auslander. It's going to be Brendez, Jackson, Miller, and Cook.
CNU 26 for 53. A little more opportunities than Stockton has, but they've been able to.
And it's going to be a 1-minute penalty for Matt Gibson. So we'll see what comes of it. CNU, a very good extra man opportunity team. Here's Brendez, finds Auslander. Down to Adams. Stockton playing far out here. No one in crease. Now Auslander goes to the crease. Here's Cook on the near side. You get some chance here from the CNU fans. Here's Auslander. Gets it to Jackson. Nice hitch move. Takes a shot. That one goes wide. I think it was tipped by a defender.
Yeah. It's one of the longer CNU offensive possessions that they've had this far.
Yeah, you got to think they're going to want to work this penalty clock, try to get the best shot possible. Auslander down to Cook. He'll take a ripper. That one goes just wide. 20 seconds on the shot clock, 20 on the penalty. Here's Jackson. Finds Auslander. Defender falls, able to recover. Back to Jackson. 10 seconds on the penalty. Here's Cook. Crossfield pass to Jackson. He'll take a shot, and that one goes. Brett Jackson, the sophomore attackman from Fairfax, Virginia, gets his first goal of the day, and CNU cashes in on the extra man opportunity. It's now 5-2. And Matt Gibson might be locked in as he's still in the penalty box. There's only 5 seconds left, but it would be a man down faceoff for Stockton. And yeah, we got confirmation it was a non-releasable. So it's going to be Cabanis and Horvath, but Stockton's going to be a man down. Cabanis wins this one cleanly. And we're all even now. Here's Miller. It's Auslander, Cook, and inverting to X right now with freshman Dan Highland. That's Robbie Adams. Adams getting upfield, the far side. Ooh, nice little fake in front, but it goes just wide. Back up one by CNU.
Yeah.
Here's Cook. Brendez, hands free, gets that one to go. It's now 6-2. As Alex Brendez, a senior out of Sterling, Virginia, gets that one to go, and he just had way too much time to get his hands free and shoot that one. Bernstein did get a piece of it, but either way.
Like I said at the beginning, CNU is not afraid to score on the road, averaging almost 15 a game on the road.
Yeah, being a top-ranked team, you can't be scared to score anywhere.
Yeah. Especially after last game, they want to make up for last game.
That's for sure. They were down 13-3 at one point. And obviously that is not the type of lacrosse that they're usually playing. And they dropped from 2 to 4. It's not a huge drop, but Salisbury actually took that number 2 spot from him, I believe. Here's Will Mercado on the far side, guarded by Grant Pargas. Now taking a run here, Easton Lanclose. He gives it up to Brett Jackson. Mercado working against Pargas. Finds Jackson. He'll take another long shot, and that one goes.
CNU has figured something out in that break and in this defensive scheme the Ospreys have going to find these open shots and take it against Bernstein.
Yeah, and for Stockton, they're going to have to figure something out quick here because this could get out of hand in a hurry.
Yeah.
We still have about 12 minutes to go here in the first half. It's now 7-2, and Warner Cabaness has really had his way with Horvath so far.
Yeah.
And this was one of the aspects that we thought Stockton might have the advantage on with the faceoffs just because of how well Tyler Horvath has been playing, but Cabaness doing really well and winning another one.
Really well. And said not much went right for CNU last game. Faceoffs was one of those. They wanted to really right that ship here.
And they've started out hot. But as we saw in that game against Kane that Stockton had on Wednesday, they were held scoreless in the first half. I don't know that I've ever seen that in my 4 years here at Stockton. But they were able to bounce back in the third quarter remarkably with 11 goals. So we'll see. Still a long game as Jackson takes another one looking for a hat trick. But that one goes wide. Drew Miller at X is going to find Andrew Cook. He's working against the short stick defender, Woolery. Now here's Brendez. Nice save by Bernstein, picked up by Cook. Crossfield pass to Drew Miller, hands free, shot, goal! Stockton now in a 6-goal hole.
CNU has found something that they like. As
That's a timeout here. CNU up 8-2 with a little under 11 minutes to go. We'll be right back after a short break. Coming out of this break, CNU up 8-2 with an electric start to this second quarter, huh?
Yeah. They've been able to get possession almost every time here and play on just their offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, it's been all Warner Cabaness, and as we were just talking about, you're not getting the ball off the faceoff, and team's going down and scoring almost every time. It's going to be tough for you to work your way back into it, but it's going to have to happen at the faceoff X.
Yes, like I said, CNU found something in that first quarter break that was able to got them out of this 6-goal lead.
Yeah. So we'll see what Horvath has for Cabanis this time. And Cabanis went early. So that'll be a way to earn your first possession of the quarter.
Yeah.
Here's Nome Levy-Smith with it. Once again, we'll see if that zone defense causes some troubles for Stockton. I don't know why they'd go back to a man defense after what happened there in the first quarter.
Yeah.
But the only 2 goals for Stockton coming from graduate attackman Luke Swedlin. We'll see. Sorry, go ahead.
It'll also be interesting to see how fast the Ospreys work. They've been really milking the shot clock. Now down 6. See what they do.
Haddock right there and wanted to pull it, but nice defense there from CNU. There's Poli at X. And CNU has gone back to a man-to-man. Here's Poli now. Finds Ryan Anderson at X. He's got Posen on him. Short stick defender. Shot by Swedlin, and he's got a hat trick. And Ryan Anderson has been great this season in finding the open opportunities for his teammates. I mentioned he's second in the team in assists. Luke Swedlin first in goals, so that's a nice hookup right there.
Maybe that'll spark something in the Osprey offense.
Yeah, you're going to need something, and nothing like your all-time leading goal scorer getting a hat trick here in the first half.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll lift some spirits. Still got a little over 10 minutes to go here in the second. It's 8-3 now as Stockton cuts it down to a 5-goal lead for Christopher Newport. Beautiful day here in South Jersey. Yeah. Couldn't ask for better weather. We were expecting rain. We're hoping that holds off.
Yeah.
But a great day for some Division III college lacrosse. Here's McMinn at X.
Nice weather, not something we've been able to say the past couple weeks.
Yeah. Our last game against Salisbury, we had multiple technical issues, which we could not get the stream up, but we're all good today. Sun's shining. Cutter. There's Miller, and he gets that one to go with a low shot against Bernstein. And it's back to a 6-goal lead. Miller with his second goal. Another player out of Mechanicsville, Virginia.
No better way to cover off one goal being scored is to score another one.
Yeah, they answer right back. And once again, it'll be Cabanis and Horvath at center X. 9:36 to go here in the first half. All 3 goals for Stockton scored by Luke Swedlin as Cabanis wins yet another one. Gonna be interesting to see, as I mentioned in the break before. Not sure if Stockton might want to throw a long stick out there, but with a guy with skill like Warner Cabanis, might not help too much anyway, honestly. Yeah. But hey, still a long game. Here's Miller. Gets it down to McMinn.
Miller thought about it.
Nice move right there against Liam Wharton, but it hit the post, and Brendan Scanlon comes away with it. Finds Liam Wharton here on the near side, excuse me. And a nice pass up to Grant Pargas. And Pargas will slow things down. Stanley Colomego checking in. Battled some injury early in the season, and there's a unforced error right there from Stockton. They were offsides.
No. Something you see too often by the Ospreys. The Ospreys really wanted to get something out of that possession there.
That was Ryan Camerata with a nice clear there, and it's going to be a timeout for Christopher Newport with 8:25 to go here in the second quarter. It's 9-3, and we will be right back. Out of this Christopher Newport timeout, my name is Eric Bretz alongside Frank D'Antonio for this Saturday matchup between number 4 ranked Christopher Newport and Stockton. And Christopher Newport out to a 9-3 lead here in the second quarter. And it was a tightly contested first quarter, but second quarter is kind of getting away from Stockton a little bit.
Yeah, Christopher Newport really very much enjoying this Saturday matinee.
Here with the ball, it's Easton Lanclose working against Noam Levy-Smith, the short stick defender. Able to find Brett Jackson. Christopher Newport hasn't had too many possessions go without a goal, so it's going to need a big stop here. Ooh, almost a takeaway check there from the defense, but corralled by Drew Miller.
It's one thing a top-ranked team always needs, possessions with points.
And they got another one right there. Will Mercado with his first of the day, the senior out of Mount Laurel, New Jersey.
13th goal on the season for Mercado.
And there's really not much else you can really say right now. It's pretty cut and dry what's happening. Stockton can't get too many possessions, I should say. And when Christopher Newport is getting them, they're cashing in goals.
And Christopher Newport, they were working fast in the first quarter. They're working even faster in this quarter.
We'll see what Horvath has for Cabanis this time. Now it's a lockup. This is a lot what we saw in the first quarter, not as much here in the second. Nardone and Jablonski, 2 wing players, battling for position as they're still deadlocked in the center. Cabanis doesn't look to be doing too much. It might be Horvath who has the upper hand here.
Taking over 20 seconds as I'm looking at the clock and looking back at the battle here at midfield. This is incredible.
Yeah, now you hear the crowd here cheering both guys on. Cabanis gets it out. Missed the ground ball, and Horvath picks it up. And able to find Woolery as a flag flies. Jablonski
multiple
got hit, and that second one's going to fly, the late hit against Woolery. So Stockton may be two men up right here.
Yeah.
And that's a pretty good sequence of events if you're a Stockton player. You like seeing that for sure.
Yeah. That face-off,
Jablonski with the cheap shot, or got the cheap shot against him, and then the late hit on Woolery.
That face-off, like I said, took almost a little bit over 20 seconds off the clock.
Yeah, that was a good battle for sure. We see Luke Blunden, the junior out of Woodbury Forest, Virginia. He's sitting in the box along with, I believe that's number 50, Luke Nardone. So it's going to be 2 one-minute penalties, I believe. And Stockton, 2 men up here, they seriously need to cash in.
Yeah.
You're not going to get too many opportunities like this
against
a team like Christopher Newport. So when you got them, you got to make the most of them.
So it will be Luke Nardone and Luke Blunden, both Lukes, out of the game for now.
So the referees assess the penalty. So one might be non-releasable is what we're hearing. Not sure which one, but they're both going to be locked up for a minute. As Colin Hopkins will start it off here on the near side. Haddock gets it up to Anderson. Capozzoli now down to Hopkins. Capozzoli. Anderson. Haddock will take a shot. Nice save by Hanway. Pops out to Regan Capozzoli, and that was a nice save by Hanway.
Ospreys really needed something there. Almost had it on the second chance play like they always have been good to do.
That was a good look, but it kind of just went to the midsection of Hanway. Now Fitzgerald in front. Shot goal. And you see that sideline of Christopher Newport. They're going crazy for their defender, Aiden Fitzgerald.
Aiden Fitzgerald got all alone, and it was one-on-one, and Fitzgerald came up fast.
First goal of the season for Fitzgerald. I'm sure that's why he got such a warm embrace there. So a man-down goal for Christopher Newport. And that makes it 11-3 with 6:33 to go. Still 25 seconds on both penalties. And once again, Cabanis and Horvath. Just Cabanis out there, and he's able to win it. A great job by Warner Cabanis. It was him against Horvath and 2 wing players. He was able to win it cleanly behind him. Now bad pass by Henway, trying to clear it. Jablonski, the freshman, picks it up. Now he's trying to get out of dodge here. Nice ride by CNU, but able to find Dante Poli.
Yeah. Henway was being very risky, playing out of the crease and out of the goal. Good thing Stockton didn't get it that fast.
Poli low shot. That one doesn't go. Nice save by Henway again. Scrap for a ground ball goes to Swedlin. Swedlin getting jacked up a little bit by these defenders. Loses it. Now it's still loose. And it's picked up by Christopher Newport. That's number 21, A.J. Rosacker. Posen gets that one to go. Campbell Posen, the 5th year out of Virginia Beach, Virginia, on the uneven break. And now we'll see Hunter Van Zant out there for Stockton as Horvath will take a breather here. And we'll see a new Fogo for Christopher Newport too. It's going to be number 26, Cole Evans.
Posen, 3rd goal on the season. CNU, along with playing very fast-paced and high-efficiency offense, playing very physical, shutting down Luke Swedland over there.
So it's going to be Van Zant, who's taken less than 10 faceoffs on the season against Cole Evans. He went 9 of 17 against Salisbury. Couldn't get the ground ball cleanly, and that's going to be won by Van Zant. Van Zant's got to get rid of it, though. He's got 3 guys around him, and I'd say that's a lucky play as a flag flies. It's going against Christopher Newport. That was Brendan Scanlon who hit the deck there.
Yeah.
Very physical game.
Yeah.
And you might start to see some tempers flare from Stockton if this one continues the way that it's looking.
Yeah.
So it's a delayed penalty. Once the next dead ball, I should say, that penalty is going to be enforced. Now here's Ryan Anderson with it. Against a short stick defender. 40 seconds on the shot clock for Stockton. Able to find Capozzoli. Capozzoli trying to get it to the middle of the field. Able to, shot, goal! And Capozzoli on the board now for the 4th goal of the day for Stockton.
25th.
And it's now 12-4.
25th goal of the year for Capozzoli, 3rd on the team.
Yeah, 4:41 to go here in the first half. And we'll see how that penalty is assessed, if they waive it off or they confirm that it will stay. And yeah, he's in the penalty box. He's going to be in there for probably a minute, I would say. So it's going to be another man-down face-off for Christopher Newport. It's going to go against Maxwell
Gladell.
Sorry about that. Horvath wins it behind him. Whistle blows. It's going to be a hold against Cabanis, and Stockton will have it. A little over 50 seconds to work with on the man-up opportunity, and it's going to be a timeout from Kevin Zuloff, head coach of Stockton. So with 4:30 to go here in the first half, Christopher Newport up 12-4 on Stockton, and we'll be back shortly with a man-up opportunity for Stockton. Please stay with us. Hello, everyone, and welcome back out of the Stockton timeout. They'll have the man-up opportunity. They got 49 seconds to work with, 4:30 to go in the half, and they're down a decent amount here, Frank.
Yeah.
They're going to need one here.
They really need one. They really need one on every possession they can get from here on out to try to keep pace with what CNU has been doing.
Anderson up top finds Capozzoli. Haddock back to Anderson. Now Haddock takes a long shot. That one goes wide. Nice save by Hanway. It's going to be won by CNU.
Trying to do a
so
drag
another
race
missed
again.
opportunity.
The other thing that CNU has been doing more in this second quarter, being very physical. Physical, high-powered, and offensive early.
Yeah, and obviously the goals that they've scored propelling that physicality a little bit. Drew Miller on the far side, able to find Brett Jackson. They got about 50 seconds on the shot clock.
Everybody back even now.
Yeah, we haven't talked about the man-down defense from Christopher Newport a lot, but they've really done a nice job as well. Got to give credit to them.
Yeah.
Alex Brendez from X. About 30 seconds now on the shot clock. Brendez will re-dodge against McSorley. Gets the pick from Cook. Cook with it now, working against Grant Pargas. Cook definitely the bigger player. Finds Robbie Adams on the skip pass, and Noam Levy-Smith comes up with it. Nice work by Noam Levy-Smith and the Stockton defense there, creating a stop. And swimming his way away from defenders, Noam Levy-Smith. And now Stockton will set up. Just under 3 minutes to go here in the first half. A.J. Rosacker working against Brendan McHale. Almost had a takeaway check, now lost his stick. Skip pass up top to O'Brien, now inside to Poley, but it was blocked up front. And now it's a fast break opportunity for Christopher Newport. Shot and goal. That's number 34, Carson Hoffman, the junior attackman out of Annandale, Virginia. And off the fast break, another goal scored. Nice work by Ryan Young, picking up the ball off the deck, making something happen, getting the assist there.
Yeah. 6th goal on the season for Hoffman. And Swedlin did try to chase him all the way down, hit the big axe chop, try to get it, but
he was
wasn't
close.
in time.
He was definitely close. And yeah, when stuff like that happens, every once in a while, the attackman just got to go.
Yeah.
Got to hope for the best. Nice work by Horvath here, winning. Just about 2 minutes to go here in the first half now. 13-4. It's been all CNU this first half. Now Stockton will slow things down, set up into their offense. CNU only averages a little over 16 goals a game. They're at 13 right now.
Yeah.
It's definitely problematic.
13, almost at their road average as well, of 14 goals a game.
Yeah. Here's Poley at X working the two-man game with Swedlin. The behind-the-back pass doesn't connect. Loose ball picked up by Sean Haddock. That was a nice job of running through the ball. A lot of guys, try to hit the player or rake the ball, but if you're able to scoop through it like he did there, you'll get the ball 9 times out of 10 more than likely.
Yeah.
Poley at X now.
Just over a minute between shot and game clock.
Pass inside to Capozzoli, though. That hit the crossbar. It's a race for the ball now at midfield. Nice job by Posen, creating some space against Fought. And now it's a loose ball. Nice work by McSorley. And it's going to be a hold against Christopher Newport. It's going to Stockton. Nice work by Brendan McSorley. Great individual effort there. So Stockton will get it back with a fresh shot clock, but only 50 seconds to go here in the first half. So they'll be able to hold for the last shot. Not sure if they will want to or not. Pass in front to Swedlin. Nice save by Hanway. That was a real nice pass from Poley. and Swedlin to be able to control it and shoot it, but Hanway right there.
You got to think if you're CNU, you just hold this here unless you get an opportunity that's too good to pass up.
Yeah. They got under 20 to go now. Here's Cook. Finds Miller. Cutter on the backside was Brendes, but nice work by Bernstein as he'll attempt to send it down for the end of the first half. Now Pargas able to. Finds Swedlin. Swedlin's got a hands free and couldn't connect. Bouncer goes over the crossbar.
Looked like it was clipped to the ground, or else that could have had a very nice chance of going in.
Yeah. 0.6 to go now. And that is where the first half will end. Christopher Newport up 13-4. Been a really nice day from Warner Cabanis, the Fogo for Christopher Newport. And we'll see if Stockton has an answer coming into the second half. So thank you to everybody. We'll be right back after a short break. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the second half action between number 4, Christopher Newport, and Stockton. Stockton fell into a deep hole there in the first half, Frank. They're down 13-4. 9 goals scored in that second quarter by Christopher Newport. They're definitely going to want to right the ship here in this one.
Yeah. In terms of shots, Christopher Newport is outscoring the Ospreys 30-23. It is very close, but Christopher Newport's shots have been more effective in getting into the goal.
Yeah. Their shot percentage is definitely a little higher, but Stockton, they've gotten the shots off. Hanway's made a few nice saves, and I know we talked about it here in the halftime break, but this team is no slouch. They got multiple record holders at Christopher Newport on this squad.
Yeah.
Starting with who we've talked about a lot, Warner Cabanis. He's got the highest face-off percentage in history for Christopher Newport. That's 66, and counting, of course. Inside right here is Auslander, and Auslander gets it to go as he hits the deck. And Christopher Newport starts the third quarter hot.
Yeah.
Gets a goal to go, under a minute yet here played.
Auslander, another person who is second in goals and assists at CNW. Like you said, a bunch of record holders.
Yeah.
On the CNU squad.
And now we'll see Cole Evans, the Fogo, coming out against Horvath. Horvath, 6 of 17 in that first half, gets his 7th win here. And Stockton will probably look to slow it down, and they will. You're going to want a good quality possession here.
Yep.
Got 70 seconds to work with, no rush whatsoever.
Starting much like they did at the beginning of the game. Looking to come out of this with very good and productive possessions is the name of the game here.
Yeah. Stockton definitely needs a productive one here. Sean Haddock inverts pose into X. About 50 seconds to work with. Haddock driving upfield, takes a shot. That was a bouncer that went high. It almost went just over the crossbar. 45 seconds now. And it's Regan Capozzoli picking it up off the end line. And he loses it. Picked up by Young. Thought Young might take that again. He had an assist in that first half.
Yeah.
And another successful clear. CNU's been perfect on clears today.
Yeah.
Low pass to Posen. Jackson's got it now. Low angle shot, and he'll slow it down. Brendez up top to Cook. Cook's got 2 goals and 4 assists. He's been dominant, to say the least. And a guy at his size and stature is hard to stop.
Yeah. And something else we were talking about in the break, both starting goalies are back out there to start the second half.
There's a few CNU goalies warming up as another goal goes. That one, McMinn gets a goal to go there. He's on the board for his first of the day. Senior out of Ashburn, Virginia.
5th of the season for McMinn.
And he started, but CNU likes to rotate their attackmen throughout the game a lot. Obviously, we don't really see that a lot with Stockton because they kind of got their set guys, of course, but we actually do now see Hayden Smallwood playing attack. It doesn't look like Dante Poli's out there. And we heard that he might have had a possible injury maybe to the ribs.
Yeah.
There in that first half. We hope he's all right and able to get back in. Not too sure his status. Cabanis hits the deck, no call. That's kind of surprising. But McSorley comes away with it. There's Regan Capozzoli.
Stockton trying to have as many possessions as possible, do exactly what CNU did in that last quarter.
Stan Colamago along with Robbie O'Brien and Brendan McHale. It's the midfield line for Stockton. Nice play here. Aiden Wheeler on the run now after the caused turnover. Finds Brendez. Brendez, few fakes. Nice save by Bernstein on the doorstep.
Yeah.
Stockton coming back the other way. Matt Gibson.
Brenda's trying to do the flying goal.
It's also going to be interesting to see what Stockton does offensively without Dante Poli out there. He's one of, if not the catalyst of the offense, he's definitely up there.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting to see. Looks like Christopher Newport's in that zone again, which gave Stockton a lot of troubles there in the first quarter. Here's McHale. Finds Capozzoli. Now down to Swedlin. And what a zone does a lot of times as well is makes you shoot those far shots that you probably don't want to shoot but are going to have to.
Yeah.
Colamago driving into his defender, and he gets it to go. Stan Colamago on the board. I mentioned he was hurt early in the season. He's been able to get back into the action here, and he's had a nice few games in his senior year.
Yeah, up to 8 on the season. Stockton's clawed back in within 10 now.
And he's only, I think this might be his 7th game, something like that. So it's been nice production from him.
Yeah. Goal or 2 a game.
Yeah. Cabanis and Horvath. Once again, it's a loose ball. Oh, bodies flying. No calls either way. Referees putting their arms out like they see nothing, but
yeah,
I think we say otherwise.
Yeah, we say otherwise.
We like seeing some physicality, but not if it gets a little out of control, of course. Yeah. And it was both sides. Both sides were hitting there.
Yeah.
Probably could have been called either way. Well, you saw Horvath get jacked up there.
Yeah. Refs have the boys have at it approach right now.
Yeah, let the boys play, as they say. Nardone from X, working against Woolery. Jackson gets it down to Mercado. Now McMinn. Working against Grant Pargas. Nice spin move. Shot, hit the post. Second opportunity, Mercado finish it.
Yeah.
And he gets a celebration. And, of course, an ovation from these fans. And Mercado with his second goal.
Bernstein really laid out on that one. If you saw, legs slid out, tried to get as much coverage as he could, but Mercado was able to get right over it.
Yeah, not much Bernstein could have done there. There was really no one on Mercado there. So now it's going to be Hunter Van Zant and Cole Evans at the faceoff X. Van Zant 1 of 1 earlier in the game. See what he does here. Evans wins it cleanly forward. They got a fast break brewing now. Nice check by Van Zant, but it doesn't matter.
CNU once again finding something and finding a way to score as fast and right off of the faceoff.
And that's, again, not much you can do if you're Bernstein. Horvath got the check on him, but really strong move there from Evans. And now we'll see another Fogo. Number 15, it's going to be Dallas Pulliam, a freshman out of Collegeville, Pennsylvania. He's going to go against Horvath. Horvath wins it to himself. Now looking for an offensive player. But he can definitely score. He's got a few goals on the season. He'll give it up. And Stockton will slow things down with about 10 minutes to go here in the third. It's 17-5, Christopher Newport. And while Stockton was able to hang with Salisbury, to say the least, they were up in the third quarter.
Yeah.
Christopher Newport's obviously a whole different beast.
Yep.
And they've controlled the ball. They've shot the ball really well, and they're playing really good defense.
Yeah. Christopher Newport, again, like I said, want to right the ship, and they're righting it in a big way after last game.
Yeah. This is a bounce back if we've ever seen one. Smallwood, hands free, shot low and away, but that one goes wide. He did a nice job of muscling his defender out of the way, but just kind of missed the mark there. Under 30 seconds to go now. Here's Capozzoli from X. Finds Fought. Fought played attack in high school, but trying to feed it in front to Luke Swedlin. Couldn't handle it. So Christopher Newport, who's been perfect on clears today, looking for another one. Brett Kropinski now for Christopher Newport. Lost his footing, but able to find a fellow captain. Here's Jackson working against Jared Long. Jackson now trying to get in the middle of the field, and looks like he'll slow it up. A little over 40 seconds to go on the shot clock. Here's Shatton. Finds Mercado at X, and they'll work the two-man game. Mercado loses it. Nice check by Gibson. Gibson top 5 on the team and caused turnovers. Nice job there. Now Woolery. Some nice work.
One of the longer
on the clear
offensive setups and possessions that the captains have had today.
And now there's some trouble here for Woolery as he's able to just get a little ground ball to Robbie O'Brien, who's checking in. Now here's Colomego. Likes to use his body, gets in front. Loose ball still, and it goes to Henway. And Henway, another guy that's a record holder as well. So no shortage of record holders on this field. Henway, 3rd all-time in career saves at 281 and counting. 2nd all-time in wins as a goalie at 42. Looking to make it 43 here today.
Yeah.
And he only needs 2 more wins to get up past Matt Hayden, who had 44 career wins at Christopher Newport. As that shot goes over the net, it's going to be backed up by the captains.
Cook looked like he could have had that goal, but then he went sliding across the turf, still tried to get it off, went very much over the net.
Yeah, it's going to be, when you're off balance, it's obviously not going to help too much.
Yeah.
So. This is Auslander setting up the long dodge against short stick defender Grant Pargas. Now switched off to Dan Hyland, the freshman. Trying to get it to X for Drew Miller, but that one's going to go out of bounds. A rare turnover.
Yeah.
Or unforced turnover, I should say, from Christopher Newport.
Seemed as though it was a late decision. Didn't look like the player next looked ready for it.
Yeah, and that was a close. I mean, for all he knew, Drew Miller thought he was shooting that. So
yeah.
It's understandable as that pass gets away from Bernstein. Quick offense here. Here's Brendez. And Brendez cashes in, making that his 2nd goal. He's got an assist to go along with it.
3rd all-time in points and counting for Christopher Newport, and was on the watch list for the best D3 player in the country.
Yeah, that's definitely a great honor to be a part of that list. The other 2 D3, he was one of 3 D3 players on the watch list. The other 2 was Cross Ferreira from Salisbury, as most Stockton fans and Christopher Newport fans know. And the other one was Jack Boyden from Tufts. Tufts, top-ranked team in the country as well. So great work from all 3 of those as Cole Evans wins another one. And Christopher Newport, once again, will slow things up. It'll be interesting to see. It's now 18-5. I'm not sure when they might pull Hanway or might get the attack out, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
As far as injuries. Never want a cheap shot or something to happen late in a game to hurt your chances in the future, but Drew Miller sticks that one top shelf past Bernstein.
Drew Miller has a hat trick on the day.
And that was a really nice low to high ripper right there past Bernstein.
Yeah.
And now we'll see Hunter Van Zandt out there again to take the face-off. And he'll be going against Cabanis. So they're still running Warner Cabanis. So they hold a 14-goal lead, 19-5. 6:15 to go here in the 3rd.
Almost every possession that CNU has been able to get some wide open shots, they've taken it.
Van Zandt with the 2nd face-off win. Finds Capozzoli hands-free. Shot, flag flies, and it's going to go out of bounds.
Seemed like it
was backed up by Hanway, but again, the flag's going to be enforced. So, and it looks to be on Christopher Newport. So another extra man opportunity for Stockton as they were 0 for 3 in that first half.
Yeah. Like the check was a little too upstairs.
Yeah. Looks like Fitzgerald's going to sit for one. Now it's going to be unnecessary roughness.
Yeah.
It's a 1-minute penalty. He's not locked in, so should Stockton score here, he would be released.
And Stockton would love to score here.
And they'll do their best. We'll see what happens.
They almost need to in this point in the game.
Yeah, it's kind of do or die here. CNU is showing no signs of slowing down. Here's Swedlin. Finds that was Hopkins. Now to Smallwood. Haddock. Up to Anderson. Back to Haddock. In front to Swedlin. Takes a shot. Nice save by Hanway. And it appears that Dante Poli will not be returning.
Yeah.
Which, again, is a big loss for Stockton. But in a game like this, you take,
Yeah.
choose your battles.
If it were to be closer and if they can get it, maybe Poli comes back, but you don't want to risk it being down by 14.
So it looks like they'll keep Hayden Smallwood in his spot. And Christopher Newport back in action on offense. Mercado's got it top center. He'll find Daniel Shatton.
Everyone back even. Yeah. Everything's slowed down now.
Checking in late was Easton Lanclose. Lanclose will take a run at Pargas now. Gets it down to his attackman. Jackson with it on the near side. Nice defense from Long, cutting off Brett Jackson there. Now he'll redodge. Or maybe not. Back to the other side for Brendez. Inside to Mercado, just couldn't connect. Ground ball now. Scanlon's there along with Shatton, but Shatton, beautiful save, but they're going to say his foot was on the line. So it's going to go to Stockton.
Tried to get it back in.
Yeah, great effort.
And the ball did come back in. Just
it did,
foot on the line.
Yep. And now here's Haddock, able to find McHale on the far side. And another successful clear for Stockton. Now he's going to have two guys on him, and he loses it. Nice check there. Number 49, Lanclose. Sketchy pass to Lanclose now. It's loose again. Goes back to defender Brandon Young. And now Ryan Young's pass over to Fitzgerald wasn't handled cleanly, and they got to get it over. Able to find Brandon Young on the offensive side of the field. By the way, Brandon Young and Ryan Young, no relation.
Just happen to have the same names.
Pretty common last name, I'd say. Now up top, here's Mercado, I believe. Yep. Scanlon, very aggressive along with Woolery. Or excuse me, that was Highland. And ball finds his way to Brendez. Jackson on the near side, gets it up. CNU working with two guys in the middle right now. Jackson, low shot, that one just wide.
Bernstein laying all out for these saves.
Yeah.
Gotta love the hustle for it.
Definitely do. Bernstein, definitely a guy that's going to give you 100% anytime he's on the field. Here's Mercado. Finds Jackson. Jackson finds Brendez at X. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Miller finds Shatton. Down to Jackson. He's going to have to shoot this one. Tries to shoot it around the defender to kind of shield the goalie, but it goes wide, and that's a shot clock violation. Yeah. Nice stand there from the defense of Stockton.
I think that's the first shot clock violation for Christopher Newport.
Yeah, Stockton had one in the first half. There's one there from Christopher Newport. Matt Gibson will bring it up. Able to find Highland in the middle of the field. Now there's a little uneven break here as he takes a shot. That one just high and wide, as it was Aiden Fitzgerald coming to lay the lumber. It's backed up by Stockton. They got 60 seconds to work with. Ethan fought with it on the far side, looking to take on his defender down the far alley. That's Luke Blunden. 45 on the shot clock. Ryan Anderson will invert to X against his short stick defender, Luke Nardone. Inside, trying to find Smallwood, I believe it was, and Smallwood in the crease. It's going to Christopher Newport. The chance is just not there for Stockton here in the second half.
Yeah.
Only one goal scored. That was Stan Colamago, as that pass gets away from him. It was number 11, Brady Mitchell, the freshman out of Malvern, Pennsylvania, who couldn't handle that one cleanly. It's going back to Stockton. It's going to be Sean Haddock to start with it on Christopher Newport's side of the field, but he's got Ryan Anderson here. If he wants it, and he'll find him.
Yeah. Everything for both teams is kind of slowed down with less than 2 minutes here in this third quarter. Probably looking to reset as we see some goalies on the sideline for Christopher Newport.
Yeah, Stockton looking for a good possession here. Christopher Newport, that zone, we've talked about it, just really tough to penetrate. Up top for Fought. He's got 3 on him. Finds Haddock, hands free. That one goes wide. The backup one by Christopher Newport. Laying out for it was Ryan Young, the senior defender out of Broadland, Virginia. What a great effort. And that's the kind of thing you like seeing against with a top-ranked team that's up this much. Their starters still out there, still giving 100%.
I was just about to say, you got to be giving 100%, and that's one thing CNU can do a lot.
It's the effort a lot of coaches talk about.
Few seconds between the shot and game clock here.
So now we'll see Gabe Montonisi checking into the game, along with a few new captains. It's going to be Jude McLean and also Brady Mitchell. First time seeing that trio. We're at 40 seconds to go here in the third quarter. It's been all CNU. Here's Jackson. Gets it up to McLean. Gets it checked away, but goes right to Jackson. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Inside, Mitchell with a shot. Nice save by Bernstein. Second opportunity, nice save by Bernstein. 15 seconds here in the third quarter as McLean lays out for it, trying to save it, but unable to. Nice job by Colin Bernstein. He's been getting peppered all day by these the offensive players of Christopher Newport, but did a really nice job there. And Scanlon trying to send it to near the goal. It hit a player, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter here in Galloway, New Jersey. Christopher Newport up 19-5. We'll be right back after a short break. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the fourth quarter action here in Galloway, New Jersey. My name is Eric Bretz, alongside my broadcast partner, Frank D'Antonio. It's been all CNU. They're up 19-5 as Horvath and Evans set for the draw. Horvath wins that to himself. We got a goalie change now for Christopher Newport. It's going to be number 43, Trey Landolfi, the sophomore out of Virginia Beach, Virginia.
This being his third game.
He's only recorded a save, a singular save on the season at 33% save percentage.
Yeah. In just over 8 minutes of work.
Yeah.
So
we'll see what could happen here. I'm no doubt Stockton's going to keep pushing it. Nice pass by Sean Haddock, but they're going to wave it off. He was in the crease. It was a great play to get the ball into the goal by Luke Swedlin, but Haddock had lost his helmet and I guess fell into the crease. That's a tough break for Stockton here to start the fourth.
It's also a very nice goal by Swedlin in the air, right down into the goal.
Really athletic, but unfortunate as well. McMinn with it now. Able to get it to X for Jack Lyman. Checking into the game for the first time. Brett Kropinski on the far side with it now. Or excuse me, not Kropinski, that's Carson Hoffman.
Christopher Newport should be in no particular offensive hurry.
And we'll see what strategy they employ here.
Obviously, like we've said, if the opportunity presents itself, they're not going to stop, but they're not going to also force any mistakes as well.
Yeah, exactly. Now here's Brady Mitchell. Able to find Lyman. Back to Lyman. In front, shot, goal. Brady Mitchell gets the first of hit the day for him to go. And one of these things about Christopher Newport fans here, they've been in control for a while, and the intensity of the fans has not changed whatsoever.
It started in the first quarter when they were up by just 1.
Yeah.
Now up now by 15, still the same intensity. That was Mitchell's second goal on the season as well, so that's also a little bit more theirs.
Yeah, it was a nice cut and a nice job to find him. As now it's going to be Dallas Pulliam once again against Hunter Van Zandt. Pulliam wins that to himself. Now getting harassed by a few Ospreys. Ball's loose now. And this is the time where you might start seeing bodies fly. That ground ball scrum. But it's won by the captains. Here's McMinn with it. Able to find Hoffman. Thomas Mark now with it, number 8, checking into the game for the first time.
Yeah. Like we said, they took their time, and Mitchell found the opportunity to take that goal to go up 20-5.
Yeah, they were patient on their last possession. See what happens here. McMinn, cutter, goal for Thomas Mark. The 5th year out of Port Jefferson, New York. So, Thomas Mark doing a nice job again. You see the cutter.
Yeah. Thomas Mark, his first goal of the season.
Congratulations. And a nice feed by McMinn. And a timeout going to be called by Stockton with 12:33 to go here in the 4th. It's 21-5. We'll be right back. Out of the break, we got 12.5 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. It's 21-5, Christopher Newport. And it's kind of getting a little out of hand as we see a few defensive substitutions for Stockton. Christian Manibo is going to check in for the first time along with Brendan Wallers. And it's going to be Horvath going up against, I didn't see the jersey number. There's number 39, Michael Brost. A senior out of Richmond, Virginia. Brost still working for it, able to get the ground ball and win his first face-off of the day on his first attempt. Here's Christopher Newport, who's going to set up. Thomas Mark in right now with the ball top center. Had the most recent goal for Christopher Newport. Pass in front, another open man. And nice job by the defense jarring the ball loose there. That was John Santoro. Now here's Dan Highland trying to get rid of it, but lost the ball, and it's picked up by McMinn. Fresh shot clock for Christopher Newport there.
Christopher Newport really, all the other thing they're doing, getting the ball back very fast, getting these possessions back. They realistically, right now, should not be in any particular hurry.
No. Low shot, nice save by Bernstein. And Stockton will look to clear now. Liam Morton, Brendan Wallers, and Christian Manibo is the defensive group out there for Stockton. As we've seen substitutions from both teams. Wallers with it on the near side. Nice pass in the middle for Woolery. And Woolery able to clear it. He's been a nice addition to this Stockton team. As I mentioned, the transfer out of Jacksonville. And he does a lot of the dirty work as far as clears go.
Yeah.
Robbie O'Brien, Brendan McHale, and Stan Colamago, the middies out there for Stockton. McHale on the far side working against Blunden. Up to O'Brien, now Colamago. Colamago, a lot of times when he dodges, he likes throwing that shoulder into his defender, trying to get him off balance a little bit, and then he'll shoot it. Looks like he's just going to try to, yep, there it is. There's that shoulder, just backing his way down. Finds Swedlin. Now Capozzoli with it. Capozzoli dropping a shoulder. Finds Swedlin. Nice fake shot. Second opportunity goes for Luke Swedlin, and he's got 4 now. The unquestioned leader of this Stockton team with 4 goals.
Bringing his
here in this one.
Season total up to 64.
So nice work from Swedlin. 21-6 now with 10:07 to go here in the 4th. Van Zant couldn't get it clean. It's Tom Best. Picks that one up. Takes a hit from Haddock. He'll keep going though. He's still got it. He's got a lane. Shot, goal. The sophomore out of Vienna, Virginia, Tom Best, getting in there in his first faceoff of the day, going down and scoring on the low bounce, or the bouncer finish high.
First goal of the season for Best as well.
So a goalie change for Stockton now as Eric Linskog will check in.
Oh.
The senior out of Montville, New Jersey.
Skog 23 saves. 44th game is coming in. The other thing CNU has done, all of these 6 goals by Stockton, they've been able to answer.
Yeah, they've answered and more.
Yeah.
Horvath gets hit, but nice work by John Saloom. And Stockton settling in. Ethan fought with it. As he's on attack, they took out Smallwood. As I mentioned before, Ethan Fought played high school at Bridgewater in North Jersey, and he played attack for them. So he's a midfielder here, but he obviously has experience, which is why they threw him in there. Here's McHale on the near side. Finds Swedlin. Swedlin trying to fend off a few defenders. Gets it back to McHale at X. Feed up top to Fought. Takes a shot, and that goes. Ethan Falk gets that one to get past Landolfi. And he's got his first of the day. It's now 22-7 with 9:03 to go here in the 4th.
And Fought, 5th goal of the season. Fought.
And nice work from McHale at X, keeping his head up, finding the open Fought. So now it'll be Dallas Pulliam once again. Him and Horvath. Or excuse me, that was Van Zant. And nice work by the freshman Jablonski, Connor Jablonski from Scotch Plains, Fanwood, New Jersey. Scotch Plains, I should say. He went to Scotch Plains Fanwood for high school. Ooh, backhanded shot from Swedlin. Couldn't go, but that was a nice opportunity. Here's Blunden with it. Gets it down to his attackman up top. Nice cutter. Backhanded shot for the defender. That's number 16, Ryan Almassian. And Almassian, the freshman out of Ada, Michigan, gets it to go. Now 23-7.
Don't really score that much, getting their opportunity here today. Second goal for Hamilton on the season.
And another goalie change for Christopher Newport. It's going to be number 25, Mason Bellinger. He's the freshman. He's a 6'4" freshman from Paramus, New Jersey.
In just under 30 minutes of play.
Horvath went early. So they'll give it to Michael Brost. And CNU back on offense. Gabe Montanisi with it top center. McLean coming in from the top. Montagnisi. Now to X. McMinn. Finds a cutter but couldn't connect. And not sure if it's even going to stay in. Nice work by a CNU defender. There was a nice effort.
Almost.
But they're going to call a push on Capozzoli. Tough break for Capozzoli. Probably did push him a little bit, but you're also taught to lift the defender's stick. A tough break for Stockton. Lyman finds McMinn in front. That's number 11, Brady Mitchell. That's his second of the day. There's still 7.5 minutes to go here. And Christopher Newport's going to sub out all their attackmen.
I mean, there's not much. As you say, CNU has done everything correct today.
Yeah.
And then some.
It's going to be Luke Solomon. Jamie Smith. And on the far side, that might be Matt McCabe. And it is. So that's a new group for Christopher Newport as David Jagiello, the transfer from Pace, has it now for Stockton as he's able to find Fought. It's been a tough day for Stockton. Here's Daniel Amoris. Morris, sophomore, getting some action here. Capozzoli now. Capozzoli fighting hard. Finds Swedlin. Swedlin trying to find Grande. Couldn't connect, and now they're on the move. Real nice check there from Ethan Fought. Loose ball now. Bodies fly, and it's going to go to Christopher Newport. They're going to call a hold on Stockton. And nice work, and I think this is worth noting that Stockton's kind of held their heads a little bit as far as the physicality. You know, when you're down 24-7, a lot of times you just want to hit someone just to hit someone.
Yeah.
You know? But they've done a nice job of, sportsmanship, that kind of thing.
Keeping their composure.
Looks like Capozzoli will go out. It'll be Colin Hopkins in now. And that's Jamie Smith, the freshman from Kent Island, Maryland. Smith gets that one to go.
His first goal of the season. And a lot of firsts today, along with a lot of record holders on CNU. A lot of firsts today.
Yeah.
For them as well.
Matt McCabe gets the assist there. Smith with the first goal, as you mentioned, of the season for him.
Yeah. It's like with just over 6 minutes, the weather is starting to change a little bit.
Horvath with a nice win. He's got a lane shot. Nice save by Bellinger. Bellinger saw that the whole way. Now it's a loose ball.
Bellinger couldn't find it at first. That could have been very bad.
Oh, he's got a guy in the air. Dan Highland, I'm not sure what they're going to call there. Probably a cross check if I had to guess.
It wasn't just in the air, kind of picked him up and held him.
Yeah, exactly what it was. They're going to wave off the penalty. It's going to be a hold. So no penalty on Stockton. That's the right call, too. Because you had a guy running right into Highland while Highland was trying to defend him. It's a tricky situation to be in.
Yeah.
Bellinger now coming out of his cage a little bit. Sun's starting to fade a little here in Galloway, New Jersey.
Breeze also starting to pick up.
Yeah.
Very, very normal for South Jersey these past few weeks.
Yeah, it's been wacky weather to say the least. 25-7 now, 5.5 to go. Subs in for both teams. Here's number 17, Andrew Schwartz. He's going to work against Highland. Inverts him to X with 35 on the shot clock. Schwartz finds Mark. Now pass in front. Able to be handled, but now it's loose. Still loose, and now Jagiello comes away with it. Bad pass, but it's able to be corralled by Manibo. Manibo putting on the Jets here. Runs into a defender, now it's loose again. Picked up by Mark, now Mark's getting harassed. Highland with it, finds Swedlin. Now here's Hopkins. Colin Hopkins now. Willing his way to the goal, but a nice save by Bellinger.
It's the other thing that CNU has been able to do. Everyone that's come in has been able to hold their own. They're not letting up as much as the starters are.
Yeah, not at all. Thomas Mark gets the ball. Picked up now by Jagiello. It's going to be an uneven situation. Or it won't be, actually. It's all evened up. Swedlin couldn't handle it cleanly. He was about to take a hit from his defender. Loose ball now. Swedlin pushed from behind, no call. And it's picked up by number 32, Matthew Birkin.
Swedlin's still on the ground as well.
Yeah, Swedlin's taking a beating here today, along with Poley, as we saw exit the game at halftime.
Swedlin, not sure what he's holding. It looks like his leg. Seems like
Looks
he
like
has a
he's
little limp
stretching
over
it
there.
out. Who knows? I'm sure not only a rib or a leg is hurting him.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's multiple injuries. These Christopher Newport defenders, they were laying the wood.
He will come out.
Bad pass up top. It's corralled by Mitchell, but a nice save by Lindskog. Since his freshman year, Lindskog has started nearly every game for Stockton. Had a rough start to the beginning of this year, and he was pulled for Bernstein. Bernstein has played well.
Yes.
Here's number 30, Anthony Ferreira, sophomore out of Clark, New Jersey. And he gets doubled, and it's going to be a timeout, I believe, by Stockton. So not much mystery to how this one's going to turn out. But with 2:44 to go in the game, CNU up 25-7. We'll be right back after the timeout. Hello, everyone, and welcome back out of the timeout with 2:44 to go left in this one. It's 25-7, Christopher Newport. And Jake Waltz now in the game for Stockton. He'll be playing attack, along with number 20, Nate Sears, the freshman. They're also going to have Tommy Vandergrift out there, along with Aiden Shanley. So a few new faces for Stockton here. As I wanted to congratulate head coach Kevin Zuloff of Stockton on picking up his 150th career win versus Kane on Wednesday. He is the all-time winningest coach here at Stockton with now 150 wins, past Dick Risk earlier in the season in their first game against the Sales when they beat the Sales in overtime, or excuse me, in a 14-9 win. So congratulations to Kevin Zuloff on his 150th win against Kane. Well, this one's all but over as we're about approaching the 2-minute mark. For Stockton, their next game will be on the road Wednesday to take on another CLC conference rival, the 6-6 Montclair State Redhawks at Sprague Field at 6 o'clock. We'll be back here a week from today to see the Ospreys take on Arcadia at 1, and that's for Stockton's alumni weekend as well. There's going to be a ton of alumni out here, and of course they're going to want to see a good show. As for Christopher Newport, they'll be hosting the 5-7 Southern Virginia University Knights, a team they've never lost to in 12 attempts, and that game is going to be on Wednesday at 4 in Newport News, Virginia. Also want to mention Stockton women's lacrosse has a game on Tuesday against number 4 ranked TCNJ and a conference opponent. That game's going to be right here at 7:30, and that should be a good one. So definitely tune in for that. As here's Tommy Vandergrift coming up on a minute.
No team in much particular hurry.
Now you hate to say it, but there's really obviously not much you can really do about the outcome of this one. Here's fought inside to Hopkins behind the back. That was pretty. Colin Hopkins gets it to go with his first goal of the day. With 1:03 to go, Colin Hopkins gets the behind the back goal. Nice pass by Ethan Fought there. Now 25-8.
Like you said earlier, Stockton kept their poise, never got too out of shape or upset.
And it's one of those things, while they are a conference opponent, they're a number 4 team for a reason.
Yeah.
Pulliam down the middle. Nice save by Linskog. Flag flies as Pulliam's in the crease, and they'll blow the play dead there. Pulliam took a hit. I'm not sure from who, but a nice save from Linskog. And just as we were talking about keeping your head on.
Yeah. And like you said, Christopher Newport's number 4 for a reason. They want to take number 2 back.
Yeah.
Obviously.
And I'm going to get Christopher Newport's training staff out there to check on Pulliam. He's able to get up and walk it off. Good sight to see. So it'll be a man-up opportunity for Christopher Newport here with 52 seconds left in this one. And they're huddling up like they're going to be going to the goal here, so might see a 26 goal go in.
Shot clock not of any concern to either side, no matter what happens.
So that's going to be a 1-minute non-releasable. Not sure who they gave it to. It's going to be Brendan Wallers sitting for a minute, but there's only 52 seconds left.
So
here we go. Christopher Newport, another team that just moves the ball very fast. Even their backups, they've been there. They got experience, A very deep team.
Something they've been doing all day very well.
Yeah. Ball gets away from a captain there. Now it's checked away. Under 30 seconds to go now as it goes out of bounds. It's going to go to Stockton. Nice work there from freshman Quinn Mennett. Here's Ferreira now with it. So once again, Stockton will be on the road against Montclair State on Wednesday. We'll be back here next Saturday for a game against Arcadia at 1. And as the final seconds tick away, Frank, any final thoughts?
Christopher Newport came in showing the number 4 as they are. Stockton did put up a good fight, but Christopher Newport just was able to capitalize on basically everything they were thrown at them and able to capitalize well to be able to have this score and try to take back one of the top 2 positions in the conference.
Yeah. So Christopher Newport will move to number 2 in the Coastal Lacrosse Conference as Stockton will drop to 3. Stockton will drop to